My one question for the billionaire class: if wages are not going to go up, if we are not going to be paid more, in fact, if you are actively going to pay us less, but then the price of everything keeps increasing because you need to generate a profit, what is the end game? These people know the system that's in place is a snake that is eating itself. These people know that this is not sustainable. And even the mindset of juicing every last bit of profit they can find in today's horrible economy is not really going to serve anybody. What is the end game? Because eventually, nobody will be able to afford anything. Nobody who is not in the wealthy class. And that will impact the wealthy class. They will not be able to maintain the lifestyles that they have. And this is not going to be some problem that, is so far down the road that nobody needs to pay attention to it right now. That is why we're in the situation we're in. Too many people kept saying this is an issue for 30, 40, 50 years down the road. We don't have that time anymore. The issue is here. The issue is here right now. And this idea that we will ultimately be led into a chattel slavery type of society where, people are just going to have to work for nothing, own nothing, and be happy with the scraps that we're given, that's not going to happen either. And this whole getting rid of the immigrants, freeing up the system, not wasting money in places that's not going to work either. Because even though they're going to keep telling us that the problem is immigrants or, socialist policies and social services that don't work or serve the wrong people, even though they're going to keep telling us that this is a problem of, waste, fraud, and abuse, somehow, some way, they are always going to keep finding money for defense spending. Somehow, some way, they are always going to keep finding money to give to billionaires, not even make them work for it, just give it to them. And they're going to keep tapping the pockets of people who don't have it to give. And then when those people run out, what happens is those millionaires, billionaires, people with money, they start eating each other. I'm just curious. If anybody wants to help me out with an answer, I'm all ears.